Hello Pisces, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the second half of September from the 16th through the 30th. General reading as always. Please keep that in mind throughout this reading. Take from it what makes sense for you personally and release what doesn't. So we're going to be taking a look at this deck here to get things started. What's the scoop when it comes to your love connection and how it's affecting your life? This is a deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So let's take a look at some current energies here. Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. Second half of September. What's the scoop? Current energies for the collective. Current energies here. Wanting to provide for you. Okay, certainly financially. So that's either already happening or this is something that they are wanting to be able to bring towards you. Friends can be an influence. Now that could be a good influence or a not so good influence. We'll have to see what that is about. We also have star in their eyes. And then we have marriage. Okay, and bottom of the deck, look at this. We've got working together. So that's a really nice combo of cards here. We'll have to, of course, clarify with some tarot to see what that is referring to. So let's start with my Illuminated Star Tarot deck here and see what else is up. Current energies for you, Pisces. All right, so somebody sees long-term commitment and marriage here, wanting to work together with you in a partnership. I'm getting too, if friends are putting in their 2 cents, if they are an influence in the partnership, maybe they're kind of getting in on your business where they shouldn't be interjecting their opinions. But let's take a look at some tarot. And some of you guys could already be married. And if there was a lack of working together, then perhaps it's coming through here as something to focus on. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, so Pentacles energy picking up off of Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So we might have a person here who is moving very slowly. This is a slow and steady vibe from this person, but the Knight of Pentacles is about commitment, marriage, working together. You know, so if things aren't moving as fast as you'd like, for example, that's because they want to make sure they're coming in with the best of intentions, that they're not making any mistakes, that they're not making any hasty decisions here. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, and this is interesting now how we've got the 8 of Wands, because this is a very different energy from that Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady, and then we've got very fast movement and rapid action right here. So I feel eventually, especially with the Wheel of Fortune right next to it, representing a turning point in your partnership, things falling in your favor. Pisces, certainly when it comes to love and romance, this could even be also possibly career, other relationships, family, friendships. It's right next to the Wheel of Fortune, so this influence might actually be a very positive one for some of you guys. So if things are moving slow for now, it's not going to be slow forever, because I have a feeling here, once your person makes a decision to come towards you with this vibe and desire to commit, they're going to come in very fast and come to that conclusion and decision very quickly. We've got the 9 of Cups here, so they definitely want to be able to make this wish come true, to be able to manifest this in the 3D. I feel your person has matured, or maybe you have. Maybe you both have. But this is someone who's emotionally stable, where in fact, possibly before, they weren't, or it just needed a little bit more time for them to grow and to mature and to see things from a more mature standpoint, is what I'm feeling here. We've got the Page of Pentacles, so we've got Pentacles right here, Pentacles right there. Definitely Earth energy coming through here. You have a wish, Pisces, that can manifest when it comes to love, when it comes to just life overall. You could also be doing quite well financially. Manifestation of financial opportunities here. So maybe even at your job, whatever it is that you do for a living, you're a part of a team, people are working together, or at least there's this need to work together. But when it comes to your money matters and finances, maybe things are going quite well in that area. Okay, so those are the current energies here, Pisces. Let's go ahead and continue and see what else you need to know for the second half of September. So what do they want in this relationship? Let's go ahead and grab some insight here. I'm going to pull from the Journey of Love and Journey of Love 2 decks. I've combined both volumes. So let's go ahead and see, what do they want in this relationship with you? Whoever it is that you are thinking about. If you're single right now, this could be an ex-partner, someone from your past. But if you are in a connection at this point in time, let's take a look and see what is it that they want in this relationship. I've got cards everywhere. Hold on. These are very large cards here. All right, so we have this card. Number 10. I know we can do it. Wholeness. Okay, number 10 representing completion in tarot. Wanting to come back together to be a whole unit. We have number 20. We have number 19. If these numbers mean anything to you, Pisces, then perhaps you know what that's referring to. Beauty. Everything about you is perfect to me. So they're definitely very attracted to you. Maybe that's mutual. And unconditional love. I'll always forgive you. So there is this need for forgiveness, or that could be a repetitive pattern for some of you guys. Especially if there's that in and out vibe in your connection. You know, they end up hurting you and they end up leaving your life and wanting to apologize and come back. And you end up forgiving them. So if that's a repetitive pattern, you need to address that, because then it just turns into a never-ending pattern of leaving and coming back, leaving and coming back. And that could leave you in a very vulnerable state as far as how this connection goes. We do have things are coming together now, falling into place. We've got alignment, number 23. And lastly, we have number 1, here and now. I want you back in my life. Look at that. So this is for those of you who are not together with this person. There is this need for forgiveness, whoever it is that needs to give that forgiveness. Someone might come towards you with an apology or wanting forgiveness from you, Pisces. Or it could be the other way around. So what they are wanting in this relationship is to come back together. Plain and simple. They want to be a part of your life. And if you guys are not together right now, they are wanting to create change to bring you guys back together. So let's grab some tarot here and let's see what else we need to know. I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. What else do we need to know for this love and life reading for the second half of September? So this is already telling me that they feel incomplete without you. They believe that you guys can fix this. You see that with that Temperance energy representing Sagittarius for some of you, or it could indicate Sagittarius season, latter half of this year, as to when you guys can find your way back towards each other. There is this need to have patience because it's not going to happen right away. But there's this need to bring things back into balance, to be able to harmonize things, for you guys to be able to meet in the middle, to have a common understanding of what you're both wanting in this partnership. Part of the reason why you're not together is due to this Tower moment here. There was some upheaval that happened, something chaotic in your partnership that created this destruction of the Tower that separated the two of you. Whenever I see the Tower card, however painful that experience might have been, I also see it as an awakening and a blessing in disguise, because all you can do at that point is to learn whatever lessons were attached to that experience. Sometimes we move on and find our way back to somebody that we had to separate from, or you move on, learn those lessons, and find love elsewhere, or just be able to see yourself in a very different standpoint and just appreciate the journey that you've been on in order to prepare you for new love. Wow, we've got these major arcanas coming in. We've got the Lovers, and then we have the Sun. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini specifically here. Deep love, romance, the sexual attraction clearly indicated here. They want to be your life partner. They want to be back in union with you. Whenever the Lovers card presents itself in a spread, there is a choice and a decision to make. And it's interesting how it's right next to "I'll always forgive you." If this is you, you of course always have your own free will, your own decision to be able to forgive somebody or not. I have a feeling you're watching this reading because there's somebody here that you are at a distance from. You guys might have had a really painful breakup or a falling out, and you're wanting them back in your life, or it's coming through. They're letting you know they want to be a part of your life. I want you back in my life here and now. But, even though they want it here and now, it might not happen here and now because there is this need to have patience. It's going to take time. But you guys can find happiness, once again, and fulfillment on this journey when it comes to the two of you. It could even result towards marriage if you're not already married. Because remember, right from the very beginning, we saw the marriage card that came through. So for those of you who are married to somebody, maybe you guys are separated at this point in time, I feel the love is still there. But some of you guys could be really guarded right now because of how things played out in the partnership. So you've set your boundaries when it comes to this person, but there's also this need to learn from what didn't work before, learning from past failed relationships, and learning from this Tower moment, whatever that represents. Okay, so that's what they're taking a look at as far as what it is that they're wanting in this partnership right now. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional messages here. Pisces, let's grab some insight regarding what they feel about you. So I'm going to pull from a couple of decks here, starting with the Divine Love and Separation deck. This is by Fire Witch Tarot. So what do they feel about you right now, Pisces? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. What do they feel about you right now? I've been so irritated lately not hearing from you. Okay? So they're getting a little bit antsy, and I kind of feel that because there is this need to have patience, but they're not patient at all. Look at this. I'm aware that I need to modify my behavior before I return. So they could have contributed to the breakup, and they need to, as it says, modify their behavior towards you, their perception of the relationship. There are changes that clearly need to happen here. Look at this. I wish I could tell you how much I still freaking love you. So this is an indication, once again, for those of you who are in separation and not speaking right now, but they're expressing themselves here. They still love you, Pisces. Maybe that surprises you. Maybe you didn't even know that. So let's grab some additional dialogue from the Soul Whispers deck. This is also by Bridget of Divine Essentials. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. All right, so what do they feel about you? I hate separation. Look at that. They don't like not being with you. Yeah, and they're irritated, as it says, because they haven't heard from you. But you're not reaching out because there's a part of you perhaps that is guarded, and you're maybe not sure if you're ready to come towards this person or to even talk or reach out. Every show and movie reminds me of us. Okay, so they could be out watching a movie, they could be hanging out with friends, with family, and something reminds them of you. They want you closer. Look at that. Come closer to me. Okay, and with this particular deck, I love how the cards come together to form this huge rose. It's beautiful. So come closer to me. That's what they're wanting, Pisces. They don't like the distance. They don't like the separation. But that's a part of their reality right now. Okay, so let's add to this with some tarot. I'm going to pull from my Tabby Tarot Teacher deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces, for this Love and Life reading, second half of September. What they're feeling about you. They still love you. They hate that you guys are in separation. They know that they need to change. Seven of Wands. Okay, so this to me indicates where you're at, Pisces, that you're still on the defensive. You still have your guard up. You're protecting your heart space. Okay, there could have been third-party situations here for some of you, but what it is that they're wanting you to know here is they want to be a part of your life. We've seen that already. They want reunion. You make them happy. This does indicate a new beginning, a new chapter in love for you and this person, a positive outcome, and yes, a reference to weddings and engagements. That's what they're hoping for. But they know that they can't achieve this with you until they work on themselves. But in time, look at this with that Ace of Pentacles. This is another reference to new beginnings and marriage. So lots of references here to this person wanting to commit long-term by way of marriage, building a life with you. Okay, they know that they have to make better decisions here. They are very focused on the future and wanting you to be a part of that future. Two of Wands could be somebody who's feeling very restless because, as we've already seen, they're irritated that you guys are not talking. They hate that you guys are in separation. They don't want to wait, but they have no choice right now because the universe is not presenting them with the opportunity to come towards you yet. It's not the right time. So in a way, I feel your angel guides are protecting you because it's not the right time. But eventually, look at that, the Hierophant. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a Taurus. This is commitment right here, guys. This is what they're looking for. This is what they're hoping for. Plain and simple, I feel they want to marry you. If you guys aren't already married, they want you to be their spouse, their life partner. That is what they want. They feel that you guys belong together. Despite the history, they do not like the distance. They really don't like the separation. They want you in their life. They want you to be closer. They don't like the distance. They really don't. Okay, so let's continue and let's take a look at some future energies here for this partnership. I'm going to pull from the Golden Dahlia, the Destined Oracle. This is by La Belle Anima 13. Okay. So future energies. Future energies for this connection. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Pisces. Future energies. Look at this. We have higher self. Okay. So your person definitely wanting to tap into that type of vibe. Taking a look at the situation, the connection from their higher self, rather than acting from a low vibrational energy. Look at this. They know they have to wait, but they don't want to. That's just what I'm getting from this person. They're feeling very impatient, but the universe is telling them, it's like, sorry, you're just going to have to wait until it's the right time. We do have revelation here, so I feel in time they're going to know exactly what it is that they need to do. They're going to find that they finally have clarity, are able to see things clearly when it comes to you. They don't want to give up, okay? Perseverance. What else for Pisces, please? Dream space. Okay, they dream about you. They think about you. And they want to be able to manifest you back in their life. That is what it is that they are truly hoping for here. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some insight from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a Twist. If you are new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners interested in learning how to read tarot. The majority of the cards, it's got upright and reversed meanings, just like that one. And the twist here is that it includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards exclusive to this deck, so it definitely challenges you as you learn. And then you can graduate to my other decks where it's just keywords and less information, so it really helps you to hone your skills in reading tarot. All right, Pisces, let's see what else. Let's see what else here. So in the future, they know that in order to manifest this, it comes down to divine timing. Yeah, they're really sad though that they are unable to come towards you. Because at the end of the day, what I'm feeling here, Pisces, is it might be your decision whether they can come in or not. They've got a lot of regrets over past actions. Part of those regrets might have something to do with the Seven of Cups, that they were just entertaining way too many options. Allowing other people to be a part of their life, perhaps, while you guys were together. So take it if it applies. There could have been third-party situations here for some of you. We do have one of the new court cards coming in from this deck. The Baroness of Water represents the divine feminine, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So this is, of course, a Pisces reading. This could represent you, divine feminine. Somebody who is dependable, somebody who's very determined. You are a no-nonsense type individual. You have a great sense of humor. You're very lovable. You're very affectionate. And perhaps your person, your masculine, didn't appreciate what you contributed to the partnership if they were entertaining other people and getting themselves involved with third-party situations and just infidelity in the partnership. Because we've got a lot of water energy here. And I have a feeling this has affected you as well, because it is coming through with your own water energy, Pisces. You as well felt that sense of loss when you guys went into separation. But I feel too, when it comes to your person, that they recognize you have your own set of choices and decisions to make as well when it comes to love and romance. You don't have to choose them. The choice is yours. And perhaps that is why they're feeling very antsy and anxious when it comes to waiting, because there's a possibility that you might not end up choosing them. We've got the Nine of Wands. Okay, and I believe, did that not already come through here? Let me just double check that. Yes, it did. Okay, so the Nine of Wands did come through earlier. And this is just confirmation that you have your guard up. You've got certain boundaries that you have set when it comes to this person. Because, of course, you're protecting your heart space. You don't want to get hurt. You guys have been through something very challenging here. And they ended up hurting you. Maybe you guys ended up hurting each other. So until healing can complete, there is this need to wait. But there is good news on its way to you, Pisces. Some exciting news, perhaps. Either a letter, a phone call, a text, or you might hear something on social media that could be very positive and uplifting. We do have the Queen of Swords here, so Divine Feminine, what I'm getting is if you were dealing with a partner, a masculine who hurt you, whether it was infidelity or something else, you might have cut them out of your life. And the Queen of Swords is all about setting very clear boundaries. You weren't going to be putting up with your masculine's nonsense, and they realize this. They want to be able to manifest you back into their life. Okay, and so here we are with the Baron of Earth. This represents the divine masculine, especially Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but it could apply to any masculine. This is somebody who's willing to work very hard at the partnership, but they're playing it safe because at the end of the day, they don't want to get hurt either. But this is someone who's very caring and very protective of the connection. So they are recognizing, Divine Feminine, that they ended up hurting you. They don't want to be able to repeat those patterns of hurting you. They're now coming through with this very warm, very loving energy towards you. And then we've got the Ace of Cups right here. So more of your own water energy, Pisces, the love, the deep connection between you and this person. They want a new beginning with you. This is an indication here that things can still improve. Things will get better between the two of you. Divine Feminine's coming in as the High Priestess as well. You just got to trust your intuition right now when it comes to your masculine and the situation overall. Because there is this possibility that it can manifest into something amazing and beautiful still, but you guys have to get onto the same page, which is not impossible. So in the meantime, what you need to focus on, Pisces, whether you are feminine or masculine, self-love, self-care is very important for you. You need to be able to fill your own cup in the meantime, so that you're not coming towards this person as needing them or being codependent towards them. You're your own person. You're fully healed. You have worked on you. You have been able to focus on your growth, your own healing journey, been able to fill your own cup for yourself. So you're not looking to this person to complete you because you're already complete within yourself. You're simply wanting somebody to complement your life. Okay, so that is what's coming through here. Let's go ahead and add to this some additional advice from your spirit guides here. I'm going to pull from the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. This is by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. We have Ivy, clinging, which I kind of feel that from your person, that they're still clinging onto the hope that you guys can work this out. We've got 555s coming through here. Wisdom, wake-up call, time to move in a new direction. Exactly. You know, because the only way you guys can move forward is to go in a different direction. You can't travel back in time and undo whatever issues and challenges you guys had dealt with. So perhaps your person is receiving that wake-up call to create action towards you, or certainly it starts with them, that healing that they need to focus on for themselves. We have nail, crucify, okay? And take that if it applies, if they made you feel like they crucified you somehow, or this could also be indicative of a situation, a relationship where it was a done deal and you walked away from it. not thinking that it could ever come back. But perhaps that is why this wake-up call could be coming through for some of you as well. What I'm getting for some is you might have someone from your past, perhaps an ex, who's still holding on to the hope, clinging on to the hope that you guys can find your way back to each other. But they have to have that epiphany, that light bulb moment, that wake-up call to realize that door is shut, that door is closed, and it's time for them to move in a new direction. So take that if it applies, especially when it comes to this person that is thinking of you. It's very important for you to trust your gut and intuition. Okay, spiritual, self-aware, Violet. And then we've got Rocket, Voyage. So for some of my Pisces, perhaps you're just ready to move forward, go on a very different voyage from where you've been. I have a feeling here, though, that somebody wants to return and be a part of your life once again, but it's your choice, it's your call whether you allow them in. And then we've got Web, Cosmic Plan. I feel the universe has a role in how this all plays out for you. And I have a feeling it's going to turn out in the way you're really wanting it to. That's what I'm getting for you, Pisces. So let's add to this. I'm going to go ahead and pull from On the Horizon Tarot. This is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So yeah, I feel someone's holding on to you, even if it is energetically, even if it is just in their heart space because you guys are not together any longer. You might have walked away from this person. You might have closed the door on this connection. But maybe the universe has different plans for the two of you. In the meantime, just keep living your best life, Pisces. Don't stop living, waiting for this to happen. It's going to happen if it's meant to come back, If it's meant to come back, it will. Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. Be very nurturing with yourself in the meantime. Some of you guys could have already had children. Be very nurturing with your family. Family is very important for the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins. This could also represent your own mother figure in your life, somebody who has a great influence on you. Or you're just coming through Divine Feminine with this very down-to-earth type energy. We do have the Ace of Wands. Okay, new inspiration, new direction, new beginning, finding your passion, your spark in your life, whether that's related to your love life or your career or something else that is of interest to you. This is all about creating something amazing in your life, something that you're very passionate about, whether that has to do with your relationships or, again, tied into your vocation, your life purpose. Look at this, guys. Look at these cards. Temperance, followed by the Hierophant. I'm telling you, there's somebody here that you might have let go of. You might have, as I've mentioned, closed the door on that partnership, but they want that reunion. They want that reconciliation because they're telling you here they're ready to commit to you. It's up to you if you want to give them another chance. But that is how these cards are presenting itself to you. Because we've got repeat messages from tarot that is coming through in this reading. We already had the Temperance card that came through. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, let me just find it, sorry. Yes, and we've got the Hierophant. So the Temperance card and the Hierophant coming through twice in this reading. So possibly latter half of this year, Sagittarius season, November, December-ish, is when you guys might reconnect. If you're open to a reconciliation, it might present itself to you. Again, it's your choice what it is that you do with that opportunity. But your person is coming through, letting you know they're so ready. They are so ready to commit to you, to be a part of this life's journey with you. Totally up to you what you decide to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap it up with some musical messages here. I'm going to pull songs from my Heart Songs deck. Pisces, if you're not familiar with the songs, see if you resonate with the lyrics. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. A Thousand Years by Christina Perry. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. Isn't that interesting how there's the whole reference to waiting because they don't have a choice but to wait? So they're going to wait for you, Pisces, whatever your decision might be. And that decision for some of you guys might ultimately still end up you just going in a different direction and you've closed the door on this person. But there are those of you who perhaps would entertain a possible reunion with this person because you still love them. And they're clearly indicating here they will wait for you and that they still care for you and love you. Look at this next song. We've got I'll Never Love Again from A Star Is Born by Lady Gaga. Beautiful song. If you haven't heard it already, definitely check it out. Don't want to feel another touch. Don't want to start another fire. Don't want to know another kiss. No other name falling off my lips. Don't want to give my heart away to another stranger or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. In other words, Pisces, they don't want anyone else. They just want you. No one else will ever do. They're never going to love anybody as much as they love you. That's what they're telling you here. But, you know, again, it comes down to your choice, your decision, when it presents itself. If you truly have walked away, if you have no feelings left in your heart space for this person, then you got to do what feels right for you. However, if you still love them, and if there's a part of your heart that is wondering, you know, how things would turn out if they did come back, if you guys had a second chance at this, I feel it would ultimately work out very positively because they still love you. They've grown, they've changed. This is not the same person that ended up hurting you before. And I feel their love has grown and it's gotten stronger. They're willing to wait for you if you're able to find your way back to them, if you decide you're willing to give this another chance. All right, Pisces, so that is where I'm going to leave this one. Whatever part of this resonated with you, I do hope it offered you guidance that's helpful. I'd appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.